Hey love, welcome to this practice. My intention for this is simple and spacious. It is simply about dropping into presence. It's about moving in your body, not in a way that is complicated or messy, like you have anything to prove, but just in a way that is cultivating ease, calm, peace within your being. It is exploring what is bubbling below the surface without needing to change it or do anything with it. This is about simplicity and carving out space. We sit in Capricorn season. Capricorn season says, hey, let's dive below the surface and see what it is we're building our life on. But it's not about doing all of the things. You don't need to change to be anything different. It's about subtle little shifts to create a life that is more supportive. It is not about proving anything or being anything or getting anywhere, but instead supporting yourself moment to moment, breath to breath. That's it. Capricorn season isn't too much about hi love. Welcome to this practice. My intention for this is simple and spacious. It is about carving out space to listen, to be present. It's not about doing anything crazy or anything complicated, but just finding a space to move, a space to be present, a space to breathe, a space to be, a space to explore. That is it. We're sitting in Capricorn season and we're going to work with this energy of support, of nourishment, of noticing what you're building on, the foundations. So we're going to use that in the way that we move and creating foundations in our shape from the ground up and just see where we go. So we're going to start standing today. Come to the top of your mat. Take your feet, maybe just hip width apart. Softness in the knees, so we're not locking out the joints and pressing into the backs of the knees. There's softness there. There's a little bounce. That means you can tuck the tailbone slightly. Lift up through pelvic floor, lower belly, then stand a little taller and take your collarbones nice and wide. Take a breath, close the eyes. Feel your feet press down into the earth. Feel the crown of the head lift up to the sky. Shine the palms of your hands forwards and your hair. That's it. Right now, your hair. Deep breath. In and out, that's it. See where you are, what you feel, what's present. Notice if you're holding any tightness, any grip. Notice if anything is crunchy or sticky. Just an awareness, just presence of yourself in this moment. Feeling all there is to be felt. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, take a lower down. Option to drop your knees as chest comes down. Untuck the toes. Inhale to your back bend, roll shoulders back, lift through heart. Exhale, take it up into a downward facing dog. Make any adjustments, any wiggles, any movements. Find your inhale. Find your exhale. This is about presence. This is about an awareness of each moment as it comes without expectation or judgment. And without the need to label it. There are no words that are needed to describe this. It's a felt experience. You're here. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands lift to your shins. Exhale, fold, lower belly gently lifts in. Inhale, arms to the sky, rise up, send it high. Exhale, hands to heart center, elbows wide. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach up, root to rise. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lift up through shoulders. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, take a lower down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Nice, hands pressed down, we lift out of the shoulders. Pelvis tilts forward slightly as your sit bones lift. You're there, you're here, this is it. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk, hop or step, top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands lift, shoulders lift. Exhale, begin to fold, shoulders drop. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand up, we rise. Exhale, hands into heart center, elbows wide. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach up. Exhale, begin to fold, take it forwards. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step it back. Lift from lower belly as you exhale, lower down. Inhale to your back bend, lift your heart. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Nice. So the root, the anchor of this shape is the lift up and out of the shoulders and the press down through the knuckles and through the hands. There's a slight grip of the pads of your fingers. The heels are drawing towards the ground, they don't have to touch. There's also a lift in the lower belly. Last breath here. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk, hop or step. Inhale, hands up the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach it up. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step left toes back. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, take a deep bend in that back knee. It stays floating off the ground, but we bend the knee. We pull up through the front of that left hip. We tuck the tailbone under and lift up through pelvic floor. The root of this shape, press down through the sole of your right foot and the ball of your left. Then there's a squeeze at the top of the legs. Keep your breath. Relax your jaw. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to pick up that back knee. Take your tummy over your thigh, your hands towards the ground, but fingertips stay floating. We press firmly through right heel and we find a runner's lunge. Your right bum cheek pulls back. You're pressing all of that weight through the right heel. Keep your breath. Inhale. Exhale, land the hands. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, left toes land. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, hands to the mat, step right toes back. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, deep bend in that back knee. So you're pressing through that left heel. You're bending that right knee, then pulling forwards and tucking the tailbone. Keep your breath here. Stay present. Relax through the jaw, through the shoulders, through the face, through the mind. Inhale. Exhale, pick up the back knee, tummy over thigh, fingertips float just away from the ground, left bum cheek pulls back, belly lifts away from the thigh. You're there. Keep bending into that knee, keep pressing through the left foot. Land the hands on the ground, inhale the right toes to the sky. Tuck the chin, drop the head. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, land the right toes. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Come up through chair pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step left toes back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, deep bend in the knee. Breathe. Squeeze and lift left bum cheek. Pull from the front of the hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten back leg, hands towards the mat, fingertips stay floating, runner's lunge, pull up through right bum cheek, press down through the heel. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg, hands land on the ground, drop back heel if that feels nice. From there, adjust the feet if you need to. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the heart. Pull your right bum cheek back, your left hip forwards, then fold over right leg as you pick up that quad, that thigh. Side tuck of your chin. Breathe. Slight lift of lower belly. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. Walk it round to long edge of the mat, toes turn in. Take an inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, Skandasana, the back of the mat. Bend to the left knee, bum towards the heel. Heel can lift off the ground. Right toes lift to the sky. Your heel presses down, pelvic floor lifts. Hands either stay on the ground or you pick them up to your heart. That left heel can be lifted or you can play with dropping it down. Choice is yours. Press firmly through that left foot. Breathe. We're going to press into left foot and walk it back to the front of the mat. You can place hands on the ground if you like. You pick up that back heel, we bend the front knee, then we take hands towards the ground, runner's lunge. We inhale. Exhale, land the hands. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Exhale, left toes land next to the right. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step right toes back. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift. Exhale, deep bend in that back knee. Nice, find your breath. Where do you need a bit of support here? Check in with your body. Think about feet on the ground, think about legs, but then think about the root of your torso. That's pelvic floor, that's lower belly. Whatever is supporting all of this. Take an inhale. Pick up back knee, tummy over thigh, hands towards the ground, runner's lunge. Fingertips float. We breathe. Lengthen the neck, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, hands land, start to straighten back front leg and maybe drop the back heel. Inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, fold over that leg. Keep your breath. Softness in that knee if you like, but you're pulling left hip back. You're lifting through that quad, that thigh, and that lower belly. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, walk it round to long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Skandasana into right leg. So your bum's going to sink towards your right heel this time, back of the mat. Left toes lift, but your heel presses into the ground. As you press the heel into the ground, imagine pulling it back in towards your hip. Maybe hands stay on the ground, maybe they lift to your heart. See if you can lift your shoulders up above your hips. Find length in your spine, a slight lift of the lower belly. Press into right foot. We're going to walk this back to the front of the mat. Runner's lunge. You pick up back heel, bend front knee, and take hands towards the ground. We inhale. Exhale, hands land. Inhale, let right toes to the sky. Exhale, right toes meet the left. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, arms to the sky, bum low. Lift up your lower belly, pelvic floor, breathe. Pull back through your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step left toes back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, deep bend in the knee. Keep your breath. Keep feet rooted. Keep shoulders soft. Inhale. Straighten back leg, fingertips towards the ground. Bend that front knee, pull right bum cheek back. Breathe, you're here. That's it. While you're doing something, do it fully. Full presence, full awareness, you're there. Anything done half-heartedly creates more half-heartedness. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten front leg as you drop the back heel. Come into that pyramid pose, like tuck of the chin. Take an inhale, lift halfway, create length in your spine. Then exhale, pull right bum cheek back as you start to fold. Belly lifts and draws you in towards that right thigh. Stay present. Inhale, come up halfway. Walk it round to long edge of the mat. Take your forward fold. Inhale, come up, lift the chest. Exhale, fold down into your legs this time. If you have tripod headstand in your practice and you want to go there, feel free to go there. If you're like, hell no, or I don't know what that is, then just stay in a forward fold, maybe grabbing the ankles, pulling yourself in, maybe walking the hands between the legs. We've got a couple of deep breaths wherever you've chosen to be. Last one. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the chest. We'll take it into Skandasana, back of the mat. Left heel maybe lifts off the ground as you sink the bum down towards that heel. Right heel presses down, hands maybe to heart or stay on the ground. Lift pelvic floor, lift lower belly, lift your root, think length in the spine. This time we're going to take it to warrior two. You're going to press through the left foot. Start to bend that front knee, straighten back leg, and then reach fingertip to fingertip. Then adjust your stance if you need to. Pull back through left shoulder, left hip. Bend that front knee. Then think about sinking straight down the middle. And take a breath. Relax your jaw. Relax your awareness. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse, left arm to the sky, send it up, send it high. Exhale, take left forearm to thigh, right forearm to thigh, or right hand on the inside edge of your foot. Left arm reaches up to the sky, maybe forwards. We're pulling back through the front of that left hip. It's like tuck of the right hip underneath you. Then take a breath. We'll come back to reverse. Inhale, right arm to the sky, lift it up, send it high. Exhale, take both hands to the mat, pick up the back heel. Inhale, left toes to the sky, standing splits. Exhale, left toes meet the right. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step right toes back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, softness in the back knee. Breathe. You're here, stay present with every sensation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pick up the back knee, hands towards the ground, tummy over thigh, heart over knee, runner's lunge. Fingertips stay floating just for that little bit of strength in the legs. Take it, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg, drop the back heel. Inhale, come up halfway, make length in your spine. Exhale, begin to fold, tummy pulls you towards your thigh. Play with the strength of your body, breathe into it and explore. If you're like me and you're getting distracted, come back. It's so easy to do. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, walk it round to the long edge of the mat. Turn your toes in slightly. Inhale, come up, lift the shoulders. Exhale, fold down into your legs. Again, if you have headstand in your practice and your head reaches the floor and you want to go there from here, then go there from here. If not, you have the option of taking your fingers to your big toes and taking the elbows wide as you pull yourself down towards your thighs. Belly's lifting in your forward fold. Head is heavy. Chin tucked slightly. Where's your drishti? Where's your gaze? Where are you focusing your energy, your attention? Your most valuable resource. You have 2 more breaths wherever you are. Release the toes if you have them. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, Skandasana, back of the mat. Bum towards your right heel, left toes lift, but the heel presses into the ground. Is an active press into the ground. Maybe hands to your heart. Press into right foot. We'll take this to warrior 2. Bend front knee, wiggle it wide, pull fingertip to fingertip and adjust your stance if you need to. Pull back through that left right bum cheek, that right hip. Switch it on. You're here. Check in with yourself. What are you giving to your shape, to your practice, to yourself in this moment? Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, left forearm to thigh or left hand towards the ground. Right arm reaches to the sky. Maybe you reach it forwards. We're breathing into that right side body. Pressing back through the pinky toe edge of the foot. Legs are strong. Try not to just let it hang in this shape. Gaze towards your big toe. Reverse. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Reach it up, send it high. Exhale, both arms to the mat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, right toes meet the left. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, you're there. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, place your hands on the ground. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, pause. Take a breath. Nice. From here, you're going to press into right hand, roll onto outside edge of right foot, lift left arm up to the sky. Squeeze up through the side body, lift up through that left hand. Stay present. Enjoy the wobbles. Inhale. Listen carefully. From here, you're going to drop your left forearm, your left elbow to the ground. Roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. Take right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, take right forearm, right elbow to the ground. Come into a forearm plank. Hips are level with the shoulders. Belly button lifts. Press up and dome through the upper back. Keep your breath. Nice. And roll onto the outside edge of right foot. Take left arm up to the sky. Press into left hand. Roll onto outside edge of left foot. Take right arm up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, take a lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forwards. We'll come to seated top of the mat. Sit bum to the ground. Then feet to the ground and roll yourself down. Press your shoulders down into the ground. Arms go wherever you want them to go. Head presses down, feet press down. Inhale, lift your hips. Squeeze your bum cheeks, create lift up and away from the ground. Root down through the shoulders, through the head, through the heels. And inhale. Exhale, lower down. Take soles of feet together, knees nice and wide. Take a breath there. Slow it down. Close the eyes. Come to that steady rhythm of breath. Your inhale fills your tummy, maybe even into the pelvic bowl. Your exhales are dropping a release. Whatever's not needed, whatever served its purpose, whatever you're done with. You breathe in and out, that's it. Stay present. Be here. So when you're ready, bring the knees back together. Take the feet a little wider than your hips, maybe even as wide as the mat, and let the knees fall into one another. Eyes are closed, you're with that breath. Turn up the volume of that. Let everything else fade into the background. Practice presence. Cultivate awareness, simplicity. You're here. Notice how many places your mind tries to take you when you're right here. When this is it. Notice what sensations bubble below the skin. Notice the points of your body held by the earth beneath you. Let yourself merge, fade, melt into the moment. Become one with it. With this. With all that is and all that wants to move through you. Take a full breath in. And let it go. Take as long as you need here. You can pause the video, you can take longer. And as always, if you do have any questions, want to ask anything, know anything, or anything specific you want to work on, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment, whatever it is you want to do. And if this space serves you, I would love it if you would find a way of supporting it somehow. I'll put some things on the screen and in the description box. There's lots of ways to support this space, and I'm eternally grateful that you're even here, so thank you. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day. You're amazing.